I've just got a little job that's come in today. Uh, this is off a swing barrier on a campsite at a well-known motorcycle cafe, near Sherburn in Helmet, and it's broken. I noticed the barrier were up the other day when I were there. There's a stud, and it's M12 and M10, and it's sheared off. So what's happened, whether somebody's run through gate, I haven't got a clue, whether they've rived it up, I don't know. It has got a spline in here, so I'm assuming that fits on a shaft with a pinch bolt, and it goes up and down, but that spline isn't very clever at all. It looks like it's slipped like hell to me, but they haven't asked me to repair that, they've asked me to repair this. So, had I had an M12 bolt, which I haven't, I could have turned it down for the M10 bit, run a dyno down it, but I haven't. All I've got is a piece of old drift I had. It's a steel, hard steel, but hardish steel. It's not gearbox shaft type steel, but it's a type of mild, but it's quite hard. So I'm going to make it out of that. So I've cut that lump off, and that's going to go into lathe. And I need to turn it down to the size for an M12, and then down to the size for an M10. And then thread. The only problem is I've got to thread one end, and then when I come to do the other, I'm going to be grabbing the thread. The only thing I can think of doing, I haven't got any M12 nuts, but I've got plenty of M10. To maybe do the M10 first, and then I could put nuts on it and lock them up and grab it on nuts in the chuck. If I do it the M12 first, I'm jiggered. So I think that's dictated it already, that's what we're to do. It's just a little bit oversized, that, it's not much, and I want to skim off. So I'll get on with that. Nearly there. That's the M12 bit, this is the M10, what's going to be threaded. The bar, actually, when I measured it, it was ½ inch. I mean, a very old piece of bar, it was ½ inch. 501, I think it was. break that edge as well. Little chamfer. $387. That'll do me. So, where's that going to land? I'll let it rub on that. Sorry guys, but that's what I'm doing. Right, back here. Take it back out, I suppose. No, can't, can I? Oh well, there we go. Right, is that thread on fair enough? I believe it is, because that had a shoulder. And a shoulder on it. I've left that thread purposely, excuse me, slightly long. noisy, sod. You noisy article. Right, so if a nut will fit on there, which is then right, so the only way is to put some of them on and grip it onto in 3-jar to do the M12 thread, which will get me that bit. It's not threaded again right to end, although it had a weird little lock nut on it. Right, I can run down that right down. I'll knock this off because I've got to data change and everything and stay out. I'll come back. I'm having second thoughts here. What I've done, M12 setup to thread this, and I've run a standard nut, a nylock nut, and I've really tightened that to the parallel, and a slack nut on there just to give it a support to get me going. But I think what I might do is just start this off and then take it out and do it in vice by hand with my proper die wrench. I'll see if I can get it, started so it'll be nice and parallel. I just a funny feeling it's going to be a tight go, a tight fit, because the tolerance on it's quite tight. It's cutting it. Worried that at some point it's going to stop and slip. I'm ready on the stop button if it does. I think that's enough. That is enough. If you saw my little spring to give it pressure to start, worked quite well. Touch that in with a little needle file, but I think that's successful. Oh, I need to get that back here out. So we've done it. It was a simple enough little job, wasn't it? I'll see if it all screws together. I might need to run a tap down that alley casting. I'll give it a try. Okay, successful little job. Didn't take long to do. It only came with one nylock nut. I am a bit short of nuts. I've a couple of M10s, I've no M12s, but it only came like that. So yeah, so one going down a bit, one broken stud, one repaired one. I don't know how this works, as I say, I know it's a gate barrier, but whether that connects to motor and this connects to actual gate, I just don't know. I don't know how it works. Well, he never showed me that. He just showed me that. He actually chased after a guy last night at a cafe when we were leaving, and asked him if he'd do this. And he gave him a gobful and said, "No, nobody ever pays me." So I grabbed him, I says, I'll make you one. And he says, what will it be? How much? I says, no, I'm not charging out. It'll only be made out of some scrap. I don't want out for doing it. I'm glad I can help. So yeah, nice little job.